Okay, so this is my first Sketchbox. I decided, I think I got a 3-month subscription. I don't even remember. I'm gonna have to look online now. I know I wanted to give it a try, so maybe I just got 1 month. I'll have to look at it and see. But anyway, I wanted to give it a try and see what it's like. So I did open it, but I started to look through it and I said, you know what? Let me do a quick recording on this, and just in case. So I did notice when I opened it, it's nice packaging. There's a bunch of stuff in here, so I wanted to kind of see what it was. A Posca pen, which is nice. It's in white, which I have a couple of them already, but this way I can throw one of them in one of my art journals and always have it with me, so not a bad thing to have. White must be their color this month, because I think I have, yeah, there's a white pencil, all surface pencil, water soluble, writes on glass, metal, plastic, wood. See what I can do with that. It's interesting. I don't know what I'm going to use that for. I don't use white all that much, so I don't know if that's something maybe I could use with my watercolors, watercolor pencils. I don't know. I'll have to see. I'll have to play with this one. This one's interesting. Then we also have some calligraphy ink. I'm gonna have to check this out too. This is also white. Yeah, I don't really have any calligraphy ink, so it's archival, water resistant. Not sure what I would use that for, but it's kind of interesting. So maybe again use it along with some of my watercolors. I'm not sure. That's something I'm definitely gonna have to play with also. What else do we have in here? Then we have this. Let's see what we have in here. And this looks like some kind of ink. This is, it's acrylic. Oh, it's acrylic ink. Graphite acrylic ink from Amsterdam. Looks like you can brush it, ink it, pen it. No, this is interesting. This is something I think I'm definitely going to find some use for. I was just thinking about doing some sketches in grayscale. I saw a couple of those on Urban Sketchers and a Facebook page and another Facebook page that I was really kind of thought it was really interesting. And the one artist used India ink. But maybe this is going to be something, I'm holding it up too high, I think. Maybe this is something that I can use instead. Looks interesting. Again, it is an acrylic ink, pigmented, waterproof when dry. Interesting. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like that one. I think that one I'm definitely gonna be using a lot of. What else do we have in here? Oh, Karan, I don't know how to say that. It looks like it is a watercolor, a brush, a water brush. Oh, that might be something I can use the ink with. This brand was actually sponsored Liz Steele recently in her Amsterdam, the Urban Sketchers symposium. So that's kind of interesting too. I like there's like a little pump here instead of having it come directly out of here. Yeah, I guess you pump it to get it into the next well from here. So I think that might be how it works. Yeah, it kind of looks like it. So that could be interesting. And again, I think I might like that, to use that with that. Instead of using dip brushes. We'll have to see about that. Interesting. What else do we have here? Oh, and here is a black calligraphy ink. Okay, so it's not all white, it's black and white, which is this is super black, and this is by Speedball calligraphy ink. So black and white is kind of something that I'm kind of interested in this month, so this kind of falls right into what I'm doing. And here we go. Oh, brush. Silver Brush Limited Tender Loving Care Artist Brush. This is right here in New Jersey. That's interesting. brush care videos. It's a bigger brush. I don't use a lot of these. I'm assuming this artist brush should be the tool that allows painters to concentrate artistic like an extension of their hand. Silver Brush Limited. Let's see what it's like. Oh, it's soft. Okay, silver white. It's a 1/2 inch. I'm not sure if this would be watercolor. I don't usually use these because this is the type I usually use, like soft sable type watercolor brushes, so I'm not sure if this would be something I would use for ink. I'm gonna have to look into this one a little bit more because I'm used to more softer ones for my watercolors, right? Even this one here, this is much softer than this, so I don't know. I'm probably holding this all off a camera, right? Probably, yeah. I have to keep them down here, so I'll have to check that out. I'm not sure. It feels kind of soft. Of course, not as soft as these, but okay. So that's something I'm gonna have to check out. Kind of interesting. I like it. Always use more brushes. And here we have, and here we go, the black one. This is kind of working out really well because, like I said, I'm kind of into kind of grayscale sketches. I was going to start working on that this month. I was thinking about going and picking up some India ink, but now I don't think I have to because I got some supplies here that are going to help me out. So that is really, really cool. Don't need this stuff in here, but, and then we have, okay. Oh, our featured artist is Aaron Ewer. Okay. Okay, so that's kind of cool. Oh, that might end up in one of my journals over here, right? Yeah, that might end up in one of these somewhere. Yep, exactly. I think that's what's going to happen. So that may end up in the pocket of one of my journals over here. I kind of like that. I think that's going to happen. All right. And then, okay, then I can go to this site and see how to use all the items. Oh, they got everything back here too. This fully fluidity, blah blah. Oh, I guess there's paper in here too. Oh, okay. Oh, there's a little sketchbook. A blue sketchbook. Interesting. Okay. This could be an interesting little sketchbook. And here we go. We got our Sketchbox sticker, which I always like, so that's going to go in one of my journals as well. I love stickers. And that's it. Oh, I'm kind of excited. All right. So here's all the items. Let's pull this and this out of here. All right. My artist drawing here, owls. Owls are very big right now. This little sketchbook. I like the paper. I'm kind of excited to try this on the paper and maybe even these. And not sure about these because I'm not sure what to use on those. I do have some brushes I could probably, I don't use too often for my watercolors. I just don't want to ruin any of my watercolor brushes. So I think the black and white grayscale theme is kind of cool. I think it's exactly what I was planning on kind of working with this month. So hey, that worked out perfect.